bit, please, so everyone can hear
Sure.
you.
And today I want to speak to two issues. Again, I'm hoping I'm coming from a slightly different point of view, although I must agree that there is some of the comments so far do need to be considered carefully. I guess I've been doing this now for 5 or 6 years, and so that's a few 2-year terms. Those of you who are new here are experiencing actually nothing novel. 2 years ago, it doesn't take much to remember 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Mary Ann Johnston was up here talking about not enough input by the civics in the terms of the appointments that were being made. But I want to say this. It's the long view that's more important. It's the collective view that's most important, especially now, especially during this organizational time. You, sir, and all of you need to build bridges, and you need to do it right away. I won't call it dysfunctional, because I know most of you, and I know that you are attempting to accomplish things on behalf of the constituents and the town. I know that. But I also know that there are pressures afoot from wherever they come from. And some of those pressures are in your control, particularly when it seems like, I remember once when one of you was the odd man out on the board, and however that man was treated at the time changed around when his party went into the majority. And then the treatment of the former majority by those new board was not much different, actually, in the beginning in any case. So it's time to stop this. It really is time to not keep repeating this over and over again. So please, I said to the Supervisor Foley when I met with him at Longwood Library when he had his community office, at the very end, I said, I don't know if what I'm saying will have any effect at all, but I have hope. I have hope, and that's why I'm speaking here now. I have a hope that some of you will hear me. The other thing I want to speak to, and I wrote it on the card, is open space. While all this is going on, more development is happening in Brookhaven, particularly in eastern Brookhaven, with a lot of pressure coming from Riverhead and the EPCAL development coming up. We cannot waste time pondering how we're going to raise money so that we can continue on with open space preservation. So I'm asking all of you if you would please raise that early on at the work session, hopefully the next one in January, and not have a long caucus about it. Let's make some decisions. I'd be happy to input if anybody wants to hear what I have to say.
Thank you, Mr. Brickman, for your comments.